Not only this video is made for everyone. Not only have we shown you that the Holy Grail has been found and that we are upon a phoenix rising, we will show you more proof that the Bible is an astrological book of cyclic prophecy. What's with this dude that dies on the cross? Surely you must have heard of this scene, the one where many cultures don't agree that this is a literal story. We will prove to you that this story is true, but not literal. What does that mean, right? It is a spiritual story of you, not a physical one of one man. You being the one who dies on the cross, with spirit mothers by your side. Mary Magdalene, aka Juno or Nephthys, and the Virgin Mary, aka Eris or Isis. Please pay attention to both Marys on the scene. It's important. Before we move forward, we have to give credit to JJ, a computer programmer, researcher from British Columbia, for this Bible gem. We found his work on academia.edu. He also posted his work in a video on YouTube entitled Uncovered, Did Enoch Predict the Rapture of Church? In this video, he posts a huge spreadsheet of his passionate work to resolve dates in the Bible and concludes that Christ dies on the cross in 31 AD. I did communicate with him and thanked him. Not sure he followed how important his finding really was. I will send him a link to this video. Great work, JJ. We will now prove to you that JJ is 100% right. Have you heard of the Dendra Zodiac? The original true scriptures written in concrete in the ceiling of the Hathor temple, which houses the cross? We know the physical sun dies on the zodiac cross at harvest time, i.e. the autumn equinox, i.e. 0° Libra in the west, right? Let's again bring in the crucifixion scene with both Marys. We're going to prove to you that the mother was with the son when Christ died on the cross. Let's bring in the zodiac chart for September 22nd, 31 AD. Look at that. What a revelation. Do you see it? Folks, look. We have the sun at 0° Libra dying on the cross, with the divine feminine, aka Virgin Mary, aka Eris, aka Isis, at the dying on the cross, 0 point Libra, which is also shown in the scriptures at the Hathor temple. Now look, Mary Magdalene is there, aka Juno, aka Nephthys. This is incredible, folks. Look. Also, Align Spica. You, the sun, at harvest. That's what Spica represents. And Mercury, Thoth, the scribe, is also there. Of course he is. This is, after all, the weighing of the heart ceremony. It's all there, folks. Are you picking up what we're lying down? The Bible is about you and your journey. It's not a literal story of one man. It happens metaphysically with everyone, and the stars are your guide. JJ, do you realize what you helped us see? We will save this for another video, but here are the dates for when the mother meets with the son, you, on the cardinal points. It happens over and over again till we get it right. Stay tuned as we bring in the Analema to prove why the following the seasons without the stars is part of our 2,000 plus years of Alzheimer's, forgetting where our true spiritual home is. We just proved to you that for the last 2,000 plus years we've had Alzheimer's, dementia, the Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail, continuous dying on the cross, whatever you want to call it. And now you are allowing this in. Beautiful. And you are getting ready for the Phoenix Rising, right? On April the 15th, 2023.
The numbers 69 or 96, numbers, representations and their powers, the Queen, Royal Archmasonry, a shift impending or underway. Without going into numbers in the Bible too much, a brief background. The number 6 in the Bible says God created man on the 6th day, but 6 being shy of 7, which is perfection, is imperfection. 3 being God's number, 6 associated with evil, as 666 is said to be the number of the beast. 3 sixes is 666. The opposite of 6 would be 9, or 999. Finally, the number used in the UK to call for help, or the police, ambulance, is 999. If we say 6 was a man, it would mean 9 was a woman, for it represents male and female, a representative of two opposites, a balancing in a sense, as yin-yang can be seen in the shape. But for balance to occur, a shift must take place. 69 or 96 is represented as a change, a shift, a flip, and balance. Like in sex, the 69 position in which a man and woman flip is start in a normal position, but then rotate until reaching the desired position. The rotation is the change. So in the world today, we see us going from one pole to another, a flip or a shift happening, and we feel that shift taking place for the union of opposites. But the 69 or 96 is also an inversion of sorts and numbers. It's seen today in today's society. We have a huge shift from one to the other. For example, in the UK, a huge push on female football. Before in the UK, there only was ever a push on male-based football by the media. A huge push on gender swapping, male becoming female and female becoming male. And over the years, we've seen women step more away from the kitchen and cleaning, and men step more into those type of roles. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this, because equality is important. We find when numbers match up or synchronise, it also brings events. For example, with a 69 or 96, representative of 1969 and both 1996, along with 1966 and 1999. Huge events took place in all of those years. The Queen's death announcement recently in September was a major indicator of this change. She died at 96 in the 9th month, born in 1926, made Queen on the 6th of February, region of 32 states, 15 at the time of her death. The amount of 6s you can get from events of the Queen. The royal family and the Queen have heavily been associated with Freemasonry, especially Royal Arch Freemasonry. When we take a look at the Royal Arch art, we can see a 69 or 96 represented at the top capstone. Adam pointed out this picture in the coffin below, how this is symbolic of the Queen's death also. Researching and already knowing about the lesser lights and other things, I can see clearly that the Queen's funeral proceedings, thus this far, are Freemasonry in nature and following ritual. Note how the candles and the soldiers are positioned around the Queen's coffin compared to the lights on the picture, the stairs proceeding up, the coffin draped in material cloth, how it's placed upon 3 steps of platform. The capstone is often open or removed in a lot of Freemasonry photos. I've already spoken about an event that will take place. It will come from above, in the sky. Maybe the capstone is showing this. I know the other interpretations, but this is suggested. I have often spoken, and others have, of a plasma event of some sort from above. When this shift or flip happens, when day turns to night, truth is revealed. We know before balance, or to get to balance, change or chaos must first precede it. The BBC, we know the letters stand for 223 or 322, Skull and Bone Association, and we know 322s is 66. As a date, it will be March 2022. Did something happen? It's got me thinking about ITV, whose number is 9/20/22. I see it as 9/20/22, a date, the month the Queen died. I wanted to know how old these companies are in 2022. The BBC is 99 years old and ITV is 66 years old. Again, we get the 9 and 6, or 99 and 66. In 1999, most notably Manchester United won the treble, and in 1966 England won the World Cup. A lot of things seem to be pointing to this year in particular, and in particular September, as a start or a significant occurrence of a movement of change. We see the Prime Minister in the UK changing from male to female and royalty changing from female to male. More switches of male and female, 6s and 9s, a flip, a shift representing on our scale as you see changes in the world. 6:9 in the Bible, Isaiah, for us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
You know, I see all this, what's happening in the world, a little bit like the Titanic. The ship's going down. We're just unsure when the ship is going down. And you've got the rich trying to get off in the boats. The poor, mostly unaware, some are aware, trying to get up too, but they're locked below. Then you've got the band that stays. The band's telling you something, they do a deed for the whole ship. And remember, the ship's the earth and the band are accepting their fate. They're playing for everybody. They see past the materialism of life and see into the soul, and that's telling you something. I'm not telling you to put up with what's happening, but you know, if a mass event does come, and there's nothing you can do about it, the only thing that's going to save you is your soul. So if there's anything to start working on, it's that people. The preppers, I love you. I'm not telling you not to do it, some of us need to get through this, but I'm going down with my ship. I'm going down with you. I'm not leaving any of you.
Heureux, tous ensemble pendant 300 ans, au pays de Tianan-Og, le pays de la jeunesse et de la beauté éternelle.